All right, folks, we got an update for the Hermes Agent Kanban. If you are using the Kanban feature for multiple projects, you must update it now because with this update, you have multiple boards that you can create. You can go to the dashboard here and click New Board to create a new Kanban board. So this is amazing because you'll have cleaner separations for the different types of project you have, right? So we have we use the Kanban feature for one of our projects, which is a cron job of generating daily reports for all AI news, everything that's happening in the AI. We did a video about it yesterday. You can watch it if you want to see the full setup guide, but you can see it's amazing. Right, like in yesterday's video, it was just in markdown format for my landing page, but you can even go to the website itself. It's it's fixed up very nicely. Whoever's in charge of the editor, so I think, oh no, sorry, not editor, the publisher. So the publisher was the one fixing the website. It was like, hey, this is a landing page. Why is it in markdown format only? Let's use Next.js to also make this website look decent, right? So it's really nice, which also brings us to the update as well. It came with this, the profiles multi-agents. So here is where you can create the profiles for your multi-agent architecture setup, which is really helpful. You don't have to go to terminal. Well, actually you do, but at least you know which profiles you'll need to go to set up the API key for your .env. So if you've already set up like an editor role or an editor profile, all you need to do is just click this button here, copy CLI command, then you head on over to your terminal, paste that, click enter, and it will enter the nano of your .env file. So I'm not going to open this, of course, because there's sensitive information there. But if you want to get that set up, it's very clean now, where if you go to the dashboard, they just give you the shortcuts. So you can even edit the sol.md file of these profiles, which is amazing. You can customize your profiles to tailor whatever needs you want, which is far better, right, than delegating tasks to sub-agents, because these sub-agents are just temporary sessions. They get spawned, they do their job, and then they're gone, right? They don't have persistent memory, they don't have persistent system prompts. They only have access to agents.md and tools.md. And then once they finish their job, regardless of the quality, they shut off, right? They shut down, they go to sleep, and there's no relationship there. But here, you're able to build a meaningful relationship with your entire team. And there's a lot of potential here where you can do many different types of projects. And the one use case is for research, right? You can actually have parallel execution with the many different types of profiles that you've spawned up. So I wanted to learn a bit more, and I think this is a very good habit for you guys. And you'll have to do this by yourself, interacting with your own Hermes agent. Is okay, so you've already set up a Hermes Kanban feature for a project, right? You've set up a pipeline, then you run that pipeline, and then success, you have an output, right? You like it, but still you need to audit it, and this is where the human part comes in. So we did a quick audit down here. We did a quick audit on the AI news pipeline. Everything is working, everything is healthy, the gateway is up and running. This is especially important for VPS because the gateway, if it closes, then the child will forever wait for the parent task. So that's the amazing thing about the Kanban feature. The difference between the Kanban and your typical orchestrator agent sub-agent relationship is the parent-child link dependencies. And if a run fails midway, they will try again. Whereas the orchestrator agent sub-agent, if a run fails, they're not gonna try. They're gonna notify you, oh, this failed, right? But if you've been using the Kanban feature and you go to Kanban and you check the worker logs, right? So maybe let's actually look for any one of these. They will have multiple runs. Actually, these ones actually work very well, so they don't even need more than one run. But if we check the space shooter game, when I tried experimenting with this in the first Kanban video, you'll see the run histories that this one is 6 in total before I decided to terminate it. So yeah, the proof is in the pudding. The fact that you have a full log of the entire runs that you have. I've seen some that even go up to 81 runs. I wish I could show you in the Hermes sessions logs, but oh wait, maybe I can in the logs, but it might be a bit messy here. Let me see. Okay, I can't find it here in the logs, but it is in the sessions history with my Hermes agent. But the point I'm trying to make here is the run history here is the most important part. There was one I remember for one of the test runs that had 81 runs, which is impressive. Like 81, that's like Kobe Bryant number. It's like you tried 81 times, it fails, and it tried 81 times until it became successful, and that is impressive. So, man, I really like the Hermes Agent Kanban. I think so far, you pair the Kanban feature with the new ink-based TUI of Hermes is a very powerful combination. It's so like, I think this is the closest thing to back when we're using Opus 4.6 on Claude Code. It's just really similar to an IDE app building environment. So yes, just a reminder here, if you have been using the Hermes Kanban but you haven't updated it yet, the board subcommand will not exist in your Hermes. So it will look something like this. All right, if you see error, whenever you see an error, of course that's something bad. So this was when I was trying to spin up another new Kanban for another project, but then I realized the default board was the only board that existed before this update, so there was clashing there, and that's why the error spun up. But it was also great that my Hermes agent was able to pick up on this, and it told me that we have to update the Hermes agent now to be able to use the multiple boards of the Hermes Kanban. So yes, if you're a beginner, try it out on the Hermes dashboard itself. We did a whole guide on the dashboard, and if you're using VPS, we showed you how to set up the SSH tunnel so you can access your dashboard with the local host link. If you're on terminal, these are the commands that you need to know of. Hermes Kanban boards list to see all the boards, and you can switch to another board depending on the slug that you've named it. Now, before we go, here's a very important distinction for a very similar type of project, but they are different projects. Okay, so what I'm trying to say here is, let's say I have two research teams, right? Let's name it, Project ABC. All right, so maybe this will be researching AI. And then I have another project called XYZ, so maybe this one researching crypto. And then maybe I have a third research team called EFG, right? This will be researching sports. Sports, okay. So, of course, they have a very similar pipeline where they have researchers, and then they have an editor to synthesize files, then publisher to give you the report itself. This is where you need to name them very carefully, okay? Because otherwise, you might have all of the same configs in the same researcher. So what ends up happening is your agent will have way too much context. One project will bleed into another project, and maybe your agent might not know which project that researcher will be handling the research for. So it's very important here to label your researcher, okay? Because that's just how the Kanban feature works. Is each board has absolute isolation with its own separate SQLite database, separate workspace directory, separate logs, and the workers see only their board with their Hermes Kanban board .env variable, right? Because otherwise they don't know which memory they have correspond to which workspace. Okay, so if you're going to be creating different boards and they have similar profiles from your other boards, make sure to name them. So like ABC, so maybe let's just say AI researcher for the AI news pipeline, and then crypto researcher for the crypto pipeline, and then sports researcher for the sports news pipeline. And one more time, remember to make a habit, okay, of always auditing every single day. If you're too lazy, maybe every week would be fine. But we had a nice audit here where it checked the flow. At first, my agent noticed all tasks were assigned to the researcher, but nothing to the editor and publisher. So it did the audit, checked the logs carefully, and in fact, the editor and publisher were being used. It was just a bit messy in the logs, so they had to go through and dive in a bit deeper. But yes, every profile was doing their job, and I was very happy about that. Okay, so I hope that has helped you guys. You can tell I'm very excited about the Hermes Kanban. This is just amazing. Alright, enough glaze. Alright, if you find this video helpful, smash up the like button, subscribe to the channel. My name is Ron, shining out.